Hello and happy Wednesday. I'm Intelexx and I'm here to share the light and love of the day. I won't be before you long. I just wanted to come on here for a few minutes and talk about comfort levels, right? Hey, thank you for tuning in to the light and love of the day. We are talking about comfort levels. So the message that I have for you today is do not settle for the lower level. And what I mean by that is settling is easy, but understand how invaluable you are with what you have. Understand your reason for being here is bigger than yourself. So you settling is only a disservice to yourself, right? If you settle for the lower level, that's all you're going to get. You don't get more than what you put out. And a lot of times I think a lot of us think that what we put out is going to bring back more than what we get in, right? But that's not the case. You get what you give. So if you're only putting in 20%, 30%, that is all you are going to get, right? So I want you all to understand that what you have is very valuable. And if you settle for just the bare minimum, if you settle for just doing what you think is good enough, or let me just do this by the skin of my teeth, let me just get by, let me just do the bare minimum, you're not going to get anywhere, right? In order to challenge yourself and in order to be successful, you have to live outside of your comfort zone. So comfort is the enemy of success. One thing that I've learned over the years is that you have to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable, constantly pushing yourself, constantly training and challenging yourself and what you have, because in order to grow, there has to be some pressure. There has to be some challenges. There has to be some obstacles. If you're in the gym and you're using 5-pound weights for 2 years, do you think there's going to be some growth there? Do you think you're really going to see any elevation? Once you get to a certain level and it's no longer a challenge, that's when you have to step it up. And once you step it up, that is when you actually have to continue to step it up. Like, life is about work, right? A lot of us believe that life is supposed to be comfortable. And we have been misconstrued. Like, we have been duped and deceived into thinking that life is supposed to be easy. Life is work. You only get out of it what you put in. And if you're not putting no work in, then you're not going to get any work out, right? Nothing is going to be handed to you. There is nothing in this world that is going to be handed directly to you. Whatever you get, you give, right? So whenever you want to have success, whenever you want more than where you're at now, what work are you doing to get there, right? The business is not going to make itself. The book is not going to write itself. The talent is not going to show itself unless you do the work. What gift are you sitting on right now that you're supposed to be sharing out with the world? What part of you, because you are what you love, right? What do you love to do? What are you passionate about? What question are you here to solve? And once you know that, once you know your purpose, once you know what you're supposed to do, walk in that. It's not supposed to be easy. And for anybody that say it's easy, they are lying to you, okay? It is not easy to work, right? A job and work are two different things, right? A job is something that you do. Work is something that's within you. Work is something that's who you are, right? What work are you put on this earth to do? That's what you need to focus on. Not trying to keep up with the Joneses, not trying to keep up with the latest fads or have the latest gadgets or what have you. Your purpose is your work, and your work is your wealth, and your wealth is you and what's in you. And in order to do that, you have to challenge yourself every day. If you look at all the people out here that are considered successful in your eyes, look at their work ethic. Look at how much time they put into themselves, how much time they invest into themselves, how much time they study their craft, they build on what they're doing. If you do what you love, it's not going to be considered a job. It's considered work, right? But don't stay comfortable, right? Because when you stay in your comfort zone, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to be stagnant. It's like driving a car in neutral. You're not going anywhere, right? Focus on your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why do you want to be successful? Why don't you want to be successful? What are you afraid of, right? Some people are afraid of success. Some people are afraid to fail. Failure is a part of life, right? If you don't fail, you're not doing something right. And failures are actually just lessons. What do you need to get better at? What do you need to work on? All of these things, play a part in life. It's all about balance. There's going to be good times. There's going to be bad times. There's going to be grief. There's going to be sorrow. There's going to be loss. There's going to be gain. It's all a part of life. It's a matter of your mindset and how you think about those things, because the attitude and the mindset that you have determines the outcome of whatever situation you're in. Whatever you think about life, that is what the reality of it is for you. It could be a lie, whatever you're thinking, but you make it a reality because that is how you're thinking and that's what you're manifesting. Manifest greatness because there is greatness within you. No matter what anybody has said about you, no matter what you've done in the past, no matter what mistakes you might have made, every successful person, and success is based on your definition, right? Every successful person has gone through something crazy, to where if you look at people's stories, research people, study people, learn how they came to be where they are, because a lot of people want the success without the struggle, and struggle is a part of the success. But in order to get to the next level, you have to work. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to challenge yourself and push yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to do the work for you but you. You can't get handed something that you're meant to give, right? We all have gifts inside of us that we are meant to give. And a gift is not a gift until it's given. So stop sitting on your gift. Stop being afraid. And if you are afraid, do it scared anyway. Because the more you do something, the more consistent you are at it, the easier it becomes, right? So don't get comfortable and don't settle for the lower level when you're worth more than the lower level. You're worth the best of the best. You are the best of the best, and you're worth more than what you are giving yourself by settling for just the bare minimum, when you have so much more in you and so much power and so much value in you that you just need to tap into that. Change your mindset. What are you feeding on? And I don't just mean food, physical food. I mean spiritual food, mental food, emotional food. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Because all of this matters when it comes to challenging yourself. If you're around people that settle in, that's not challenging themselves, you are a product of your environment. Change your environment. Change the people you hanging around. Change the things that you're listening to. How do you treat yourself? And really think about why you want to settle. Why are you afraid to have more when you deserve everything that's meant for you, right? Do not settle. Don't get comfortable, because comfort is the enemy of success, right? So I did not want to be on here long. I just wanted to share those things. Don't settle for the lower level when you're worth way much more. You're worth so much more. All right, y'all. So that's pretty much it. Just remember who you are. Just remember your why. If you don't know what your why is, think about what you're passionate about. Think about that question that keeps hammering at you, like, why don't this happen, or why don't they do this, or why is this not there? Maybe that's a part of your purpose that you have to answer. Because if you are living in your purpose and then you're walking in your purpose, that is what success is. Think about a fish. What do? They swim. What about birds? They chirp. Trees, plants, when they're put in the soil, they grow. That is their purpose. That's their work. Find what it is that is for you, so that you can do that and dominate. All right, because nobody's here to be mediocre. We are all here to be great and successful and prosperous and excellent and relentless, right? To excel, to be an outlier, to be different. Be different. And the only way for you to be different is to be yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't try to act like I need this, I need that, I need to do what they're doing. Do what you need to do, right? You can take advice from other people, but at the end of the day, put your stamp on it. What makes you you? Because the only competition that we have out here is with ourselves. All right, so I will leave you with that. Just a couple of announcements. Showcase Your Talent show will be coming up the last Wednesday of this month from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. Registration is open if you want to compete for a chance at a $100 grand prize plus a feature spot in the following month. Definitely click the link in our bio to register. Intelexx Artrepreneur Agency, the Indeed for Artists. We have so many different things going on. There's an art and business seminar coming up this month. We have our podcast, Intelexx, a place for entrepreneurs, coming into season 3. We have promo options. And don't forget to subscribe to our email list as well as our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all things Intelexx. But that is all I have for you today. Again, I am Intelexx, and I hope you have an amazing Wednesday and an awesome rest of your week. Stay true to yourself. Remember, you are uniquely designed and one of a kind, so don't let anybody stop your shine. Until next time, y'all.